But moving on to Saturday, we got a noon kickoff up in Madison, Wisconsin, between Alabama and Wisconsin. And I think I absolutely love the Tide. I said it when I first saw the line come out at minus 15.5. I don't have a lot of respect for the Wisconsin team. I know it's Luke Fickell's second season there, but I don't think they have a lot of overall talent on that team. I actually bet against them when they played Western Michigan in week 1. Western Michigan getting 23 points, and they only lost 28-14, so came through for us there. Alabama struggled last week in South Florida, looked really, really bad in spots there, but we're able to show you they still have a lot of talent on that team and stretch it out in the end. I think I love Alabama. I loved them at minus 15.5. Now it's moved out to minus 16 this morning. I still think I love Alabama in this game. This feels like a prime Alabama spot we've seen in recent years. I know Nick Saban's not there, but when they have a struggling week the week before against a team that they were supposed to blow the doors off against, and then they come out the next week in more of a respectable matchup, and the line looks like it shrinks up farther than it should, I think it should be closer to 20.5 in favor of Alabama in this game. So what's your opinion on this one? I think I love the Tide this week, Bob.
Yeah, it's the size of the spread. So this is going to be on national TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so double-digit home underdogs on national TV have a very high cover rate.
Okay.
And there's like different theories as to why. One theory is that if it's on national TV, then it probably shouldn't be a double-digit spread. Mm-hmm. Another theory is that the team really gets motivation. There's a motivational gap that the road team takes them lightly because they recognize they're such big favorites, and the home team takes it as an insult. It is Luke Fickell. It is Madtown. So I would go back to some of the Ohio State games against Wisconsin over the years in Madison, some of the Michigan games, and it depends. You can either get blowouts or you can get surprise upsets. So I don't like I think Alabama is the most talented team in the country. I like their coaching staff. I think they'll be just fine on both sides of the ball. In fact, I thought they were an upgrade, frankly, over who Saban had coordinating the roster. On both sides of the ball in recent years. Wisconsin tried to go to an offense that doesn't work up north. They should have stuck with a power run offense, not try to do Phil Longo's version of the air raid. It just doesn't fly. Luke Fickell thought it would. It didn't. A lot of your defensive coaches get caught up in these creative offensive schemes when they become head coaches. You kind of did the same in Cincinnati. The offense was never their strength. It was always their defense. It was talent-wise, Alabama has a massive edge. But my power ratings put this at 14. So I don't like it because it's on national TV, because Madtown is going to be absolutely mad with Alabama coming to town, because Luke Fickell is an elite defensive coach, because this Alabama head coach, when he was at Washington, had a habit of winning these games, but winning them close. And then I look at last week. It's a one-score game at home against South Florida in the fourth quarter. I mean, they poured it on late, but that would – so anything over 14, I take Wisconsin.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I just to be right there, I'll watch it a little closer.
The blowout wouldn't surprise me because Wisconsin's quarterback and passing game suck.
I just, we have to being Vols fans, we have to pay attention to Alabama whether we like to or not. And I just feel like I've seen this spot way too many times before where Alabama looked real lackluster the week before, and they come out in a much more respectable matchup the next week and then wind up really, really handling business. So that's part of, I think maybe it's some of my PTSD from the past and seeing Alabama do what they do that's got me feeling that way. So I'll watch that one a little more closer going into the weekend.